How to create brochure design in Canva. Today I'm creating a brochure design in Canva. Make sure to watch until the end so you don't make any mistakes. Okay, so the very first step is to log in to our Canva account. If you do not have one already, all it takes is literally your email address and that's all about it. So I am, as you can see, on the Canva homepage, and here on the search bar, I'll now search for brochures. So then I'm going to be clicking on this option right here. You'll now see a variety of brochure templates for different niches. You can either select a template like one of the ones here, or start from scratch by clicking on this Create a Blank Brochure button. And I'll take a look at the pre-designed templates here on the left. The brochure design is, as you can see, divided into three parts. Here is the cover, the middle section, and the end. So what I'll do right now is I'll basically take my time and look at the available options and like search through some templates and find the one that I like. I'm going to be choosing this one right here. As you can see, each brochure has two pages, the outside and the inside. I'll now select a template for the outside first, like that. And to add the inside of the brochure, all I have to do is add page, just like that. Or alternatively, if you don't want to deal with coming here and clicking on add page, you can also just say apply both pages, and then it will automatically appear here. Again, for you to better understand how it will look like, this part will be the cover of our brochure. Then this is going to be the part that is going to be folded. And lastly, this part will be at the end. Now let's work on customizing the outside. So this part right here. I'll first change maybe the background and I'll change the color from here. But Canva also has this super cool feature right here called template styles. And here what you can do is you can also come here and shuffle the colors if you're already happy with the color palette of the existing template. So I'm going to click on shuffle and it will just change like the positioning of the colors and kind of combine it in a different way. For this example though, I'll use a completely different background color. So I'm going to the background color section on the top, then I'll change it to something else. I'll go to this blue color right here, and then on top I will see this plus icon. Here I'm going to play around to achieve the perfect pastel blue, just like that. As you can see, I kind of changed the text color, and now I'm going to be changing this section completely. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all the information that is here. I could have also just came here and edited it, but I want to do something different for my cover. Here, I'm basically deleting all the existing elements and I'll do something completely different. So first of all, I want to add a title here. And for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and then I'm going to click on duplicate. And then I'll move this to here. I'm going to say travel and tour, align it in the middle simply by clicking on it. I feel like this is not the best font that I can go with, so I'm also going to change the font. I like this one right here, so I'm going to keep it as that. And now I think I'm going to change my color. I can now come here and increase my font, kind of adjust it like that. And now I'll go to elements. I'll search for frames. Click on see all right here. And then I'm going to be finding a frame that I like. So I found this frame that I really love. And to fill these frames up, what I'm going to do is I'm again going to go to the element section right here. And then I'm going to search for travel. Then I'm going to go to photos. And here I will find 3 photos that most embodies the spirit of my brochure. Once I find a picture that I like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from the left and put it inside my frame. I'm going to continue to do the same thing until all my frames are covered with pictures. Another cool thing you can do is to remove the frames and only work with one single picture. So for example, I like this one. So I'm going to click on that, take it here and fit it to my frame accordingly. Now I'm gonna come here and delete the elements that I don't like. Here I can come and edit my text and say travel and tours. Again, align it in the middle. And I'm also going to be changing my contact info. To work more comfortably, you can zoom in anytime simply by doing this movement here. Now I'm going to be changing the color of my text as well as my symbols. I can come here and do this one by one, but what I'm going to do, and a quick tip which is super useful, is to select all of them at once. To ensure that nothing else is moving, you can select the symbol and you can lock it. This way, when you select your text, other elements within your design won't move. Now I can come into colors on top and I can select a different color for my text. On the top right, you will see a section for transparency. Here you can play around with it and create cool effects. Just like that. Now I'll go to the elements section and I'll search for an airplane. Here I'm gonna click on see all and I'm gonna find an element that I like. Once I find an element that I can use on my brochure, I'm gonna click on that. I'm now gonna adjust this shape and place it in a cool way, just like that. Now let's move to the inside of the brochure. So first of all, I'll ensure the colors and the elements that are inside are matching the outside that we just edited. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on my color and then I'm going to be copying the style here and then I'm going to paste it here. Now I will match the text colors. As you can see, I deleted the symbols here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select them all and change the layout as well as increasing the font size. Now that the colors and elements match the overall design, I will move on to specifying my images and changing them. With the help of AI, now I will be creating and adding new images to my existing frames. To do that, I'm going to the app section and here I'm going to search for Magic Media. In this section, what I need to do is to give Magic Media a prompt. So what I'll say is create an image of traveling for an agency brochure. In the style section, you can select a specific style. I'll keep it as none, and the aspect ratio should be portrait since the given frames are kind of linear, so that would work the best, I think. And once that's done, I'll click on generate image. So now Magic Media will come up with 4 images according to the prompt that I gave it. So let's see what it will come up with. As you can see, Magic Media created 4 pictures for me to choose from. Or I can also use 4 of them if I want to. The one that I like the best is this one. So I'm taking it from images here and directly putting into my frame. If I decide that this type of style is the image that I would like to add more to my design, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on these 3 dots and say generate more like this. Now that I filled all my frames in a way that I like, I'm going to be changing the text right here. First of all, I'm going to delete the existing one. I'm going to go to the text section. And here I can use one of the font combinations, or I can add a simple text box. Since I like this one, I'm going to be clicking on this pre-designed text box. Once I click on it, it will appear in the middle of my design. Now I'm moving it to the left and I will start to edit it. First of all, I'm going to change the font to this one, and I want to remove the uppercase. So I'm going to be clicking on this button right here. Now I'll give our contact information. So I'll edit it right here. So once you're happy with your design, click on share here in the top right corner and select download. You can now download it as a PNG or a PDF standard or any other type of file types. But I prefer you stick with either PNG or PDF. So for this example, I'll choose PDF for printing purposes, and then I'm going to be clicking on download. And there you have it. Now you have a professional brochure ready to share with your clients and customers.